right, welcome to another Pinhole/Tenkara adventure here on the Gribley's Folly channel. And go check out Instagram at Gribley's Folly for all of your pinhole photography needs and just nature stuff in general and adventure. I don't know. Go check it out at Gribley's Folly. So, on the way to a waterfall that looks better when there's high water flow, and that is the situation that we have right now. The water is too high for fishing in most parts that are reachable from my house in an evening, and so I'm taking advantage of this opportunity. Now, of course, it's super sunny right now. I was hoping it was going to be all overcast and misty, but maybe we'll get lucky. I bolted out of the house, out like a bullet, and made it through downtown without dying in the traffic jams, and I'm on the way to the woods. We are going up there. Now, of course, for the photography, I prefer to have an overcast day, hazy, misty, rainy, low clouds. But for the drive, I'll take this. And we're down to one lane. And we're off the pavement. I am told that this road extends for 9 miles, so this is going to take a while. Fish. Oh, fish. So if that's the size of the creek down here, I doubt we're going to get into any real fishing up top. Some of you might remember, if you've been following me for a while, I did some recon in this area when I first started fishing, and I kind of wrote the whole thing off. So, we'll see. Pretty sure that's some white supremacist bullshit right there. Okay. Alright, we've passed a couple of little roadside cascades, and they are not that impressive, so fingers crossed for this venture. That's it. I'm going to start a GoFundMe, buy Gribbs a Jeep. Goodness gracious. So I figured 9 miles, round up to 10 miles. If I could go 20 miles an hour, that would make this stretch last half an hour, right? But now I'm down to about 9 miles an hour. And as usual, it's pretty remote out here. Glad I've got you guys with me in case something goes wrong. Check this out. Yeah, okay, we might want to stop for this one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so at this point, I kind of want to look everything over before I shoot, see if there's anything I can fix, like that stick on that rock over there. I don't like it. On the other hand, I don't like my prospects of getting across that rock, so I think I'm just going to leave it for now, because I'm sure as hell not climbing through all that. Now here's where I admit that I just sent the test film off yesterday, so I still have no idea how this camera and film are really going to behave. I guess we'll just wing it. All right, it's hard to see this, but my Sony says f8 at 1/4 of a second. Again, hard to see, but the equivalent exposure, according to this dial, is 1 minute. I think I'm going to give it 2 minutes. I think a 2-minute exposure is good. We got some dark shadows here. Also, there's at least 2 compositions that I want to shoot here, so I'm just going to skip the black bracketing and try to save some film, I guess. Accounting for reciprocity failure is a big pain in the ass with film and these long exposures, but on the other hand, film has a lot of exposure latitude, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, time to power on. Oh, there's a chipmunk. Look at that. Nice. Meh. So the road is pretty narrow, and we have gained quite a bit of elevation. That was a little nerve-wracking there. Dude. What you doing? What are you eating? Do you want... I mean, I got some power bars. Hey, buddy. I see your horns, or whatever you call them at that stage. Zoom this out just a touch. Guessing I'll just drop by. He seems okay. All right. See you later. We're getting close, but we're behind schedule. I wanted to be at the falls by 7, so I need to step it up a notch. 14 miles an hour, ain't cutting it. Fortunately, this mountain seems like where Honda Civics go to die. Okay, into the line. From here we proceed on foot. And I almost had this place to myself, except for these people. Well, I thought I was here in the falls, but it's just a creek. But I did pass the other folks on the trail, and they seem nice enough. I don't think they're axe murderers or anything. Maybe like hatchet murderers. Well, I think I've timed this right, because if the trail were any wetter, I don't think I'd be able to make it. This is actually pretty easy compared to some of the stuff I've already passed. Hoping that'll slow the other folks down, give me a few minutes to take some photos. And I did, when I was on my way out here, I stopped at a gas station. I noticed that they said that the restroom was out of order due to heavy rains. Toilet wouldn't flush, so yeah, this is about the best chance we're going to get for heavy flow at this waterfall. This must be the place. Wow. Beautiful, but bright sun is going to be a problem. Not too bad. Yeah, okay. Well, good news. This place is awesome. Bad news. The sight lines that I drew on my camera tell me that I don't have a wide enough angle to get the entire falls in one shot unless I go up here, which is right at the drift line of the edge, which is not really where you want to hang out, you know? But I've done stupider things for photos, so here we are. Okay, I'm telling myself this right now. It's a mistake to keep coming to remote locations before I get the film back, the test film, because I'm wasting exposures bracketing that I could be using, getting different angles. Yeah, just something to think about in the future, Gribs, when you rewatch this video. Shot is going to be tricky because I want to get a sense of what it feels like to be under this thing, looking out at the waterfall. And so I'm going to have to put the camera back in here somewhere to get the top. Sorry, I'm gesturing with the phone. To get the top cut off by the silhouette of this mountain. It's going to be tricky. Okay, it's also going to be tricky because I'm basically shooting blind on this one, and I'm going to have to move to get out of the shot. So here we go. Look at that. Do you see that? You can't turn down light like that. However, in photography, as in the rest of life, anything worth shooting is worth shooting twice. So we're doing another shot at meter plus one. All right, the sun has set behind yonder mountains over there, and we're opening up our last exposure right here. Wait, I'm not going to do that with the flashlight on. There we go. This is going to be a 5-minute exposure, and I'm going to use this time to, well, pack up basically, because I'm going to be walking out in the dark. Okay, so night hiking, well, never really my preference, is not what concerns me. What concerns me is the drive out of here. That's going to be spooky. But it is a good time to pay attention to one's footing. Hey, little guy. What are you doing? You just hanging out in the trail? All right. Okay. See you later. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This is a little spooky. I think it's time to start singing the anti-bear song. Hitler has only got one ball. Goring has two but very small. Himmler has something similar. Poor old Goebbels has no balls at all. Hitler has only got one ball. Yeah, well, I was right. This is pretty damn spooky. But I'm actually making better time than I did on the way in, so I think we'll be okay. I really shouldn't have said that. I just jinxed myself. Okay, no, it's going to be terrible. I fully expect to roll the car down the mountain. Wait, but should I have said that? Because now if I'm joking about it, that's like extra tempting for fate, right? I mean, I'm just going to retract all of this. Okay, we're about a third of the way out now. Yeah, pretty spooky. All right, we're 2/3 of the way there. Kind of ready to make this happen. Okay, we're almost there. Thank goodness this gate is open. Passing the racist tree graffiti over there. And we're back on the pavement. Very good. Well, this has been a beautiful and successful evening. I hope that film turns out. And I appreciate y'all coming along. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind.